Okay, I've got a 2013 Hyundai Sonata, and we've got the blinker turn signal over here on the passenger side out, and first noticed it because it was blinking really fast, so I went and checked the back, checked the front, and the one over here on the passenger side is out, so I'm going to show you how to replace that. Okay, and these are the bulbs you're going to need to get. It's these amber 2357. Okay, so go ahead and turn your wheel all the way to the left, if you're on this side here. And you come in right here and you'll look up, you'll notice there's like a little Phillips head. That's just a little push pin rivet, and you can use a little Phillips screwdriver to kind of back that off and then pop that out of there. So we're going to go ahead and remove that first thing. Okay, so we're just going to come up here with our little stubby Phillips. I'm going to back that off a little bit. And sometimes they want to just spin. You can sometimes dig your fingernail in under there. And also, if you got a little rivet tool, you can get in behind there and pop it out that way. So that's all that is. So now we're just going to reach up here and pull this flap down. Just kind of tuck it down on the tire there. So now you notice we can get our hand in here. Okay, next thing I went ahead and I got the hood up here. Okay, now just to show you, this is the bulb up in here that I've got to get to. So what we have to do is we're going to be working kind of from up in here and from up in that that little panel there. So I'm going to reach around. You can see right in there. You can see the socket. All we got to do is turn that counterclockwise, a quarter of a turn, and it's going to come out of there. But it's kind of hard to do simply by coming either from up here or through the fender well. Okay, so I'm also going to be coming through here, and if you have really big hands, it's going to be hard to get in there. So I'm going to be working from coming in there. If you can see where my hand is, and I'm going to also come up on this side with my other hand, and I'm going to work it with both hands. I'm going to bring one hand over on this side and get a finger hold of it, and do the same thing by coming from in that the fender well there, and we'll be able to turn it that quarter of a turn to get it where we need it to get it loose. Okay, so I'm reaching through the fender well. It's going to be really hard to show you, but this is how I'm doing it. I'm reaching through the fender well, kind of getting a thumb on it from up here, and we're just going to give it a turn. Okay, so there I turned it. I'm just going to pull it out here. Okay, so here I am. I've got my fingers on it, and we're bringing it out. Now this is all this is a socket. There's no wire attached. This goes up in there and makes contact. Now you really can't see what you're doing once you get in there, so we're just going to kind of fiddle it back into place till it's only going to go one way, and then we'll do the same thing when we go to unlock it. So we'll go ahead and get our other bulb here. Okay, so the same way with these bulbs, you just give it like a little bit of a quarter turn. It'll snap just counterclockwise, and you pull it out. Now you'll notice the slots are different in here. One is more shallow, you could say, and the one's more deeper, and you'll notice that this bump that locks it in is at a higher spot here than it is over here. So it's only going to go and lock one way. So once you get it in the right spot, you get the right notch aligned with the right bump, you push it in there, locks, it's in there. If you try to do it the other way, it's not going to go. It's not going to stay. It's not going to lock. It's only going to go that way. So we'll go ahead and get our new bulb. Okay, see, I had it the wrong way there first. So we got that locked in there. Now we'll go ahead and work it back into the car here. Okay, so we're just going to take it back, right back up this way and kind of get it into place, and then I'm going to come over from up above here. We're going to come from up here and help to lock it in. And I can kind of feel this for the most part and tell when I've got it lined up. It's not real easy, but you can feel the socket, and once it kind of sets down there, you know you got it in the right spot. Okay, and again, I came from up here to lock it in, to help lock it in. I kind of held it and used both fingers coming from the fender well and from up here to lock it in, because you just cannot do it with one hand. So we got that back in there, so we'll go ahead and get that flap put back on. And just to show you, if you're doing it on this side, it's going to be the same way. You're going to have to reach in around this brace from up here, and then you'll come in from that fender well the same way, but you can get to it. Now, if you've got really big hands, then you're probably not going to be able to pull this off. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead at this point and we're just going to put this back up here, and we'll get our little push pin back in there. Okay, so we'll just push that back into place and just give that a push down, and it should stay. Okay, now we're just going to go ahead and turn the key here and give this blinker a try, or this turn signal. Okay, and there we have it, and we do have it working again. Alright, so that's going to do it on replacing this front turn signal on this 2013 Hyundai Sonata. If you found the video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do so. As always, I invite you to subscribe, and I thank you for watching.